Good morning, Coyotes. On today's edition of Coyote Nation TV, find out the consequences of academic pressure and how one football player's challenges made him who he is. Today is May 23rd, 2016, and you're watching Coyote Nation TV live.
Good morning, Coyotes. You're watching Coyote Nation TV live. I'm Rosa Mahmood.
And I'm Sarah Franco. Please stand for the pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Please be seated for the moment of silence.
Let's get into the dinner update. Last week, you might notice a change in the stir-fry line in the cafeteria.
That's because our school was one of 2 high schools in Frisco ISD having the stir-fry bowl test.
As many of you know, it may consist of varieties of grains, meats, vegetables, and sauces.
This is only a limited time offer, so try it before it's too late.
2 weeks ago, the Business Professionals of America, also known as BPA, had a National Leadership Conference in Boston, Massachusetts. 8 heritage students placed in the top 10. Sai Valgarara and Matul Gupta got first place in Economic Research Project Team, and Brandon Short got second place in Extemporaneous Speech.
Kurth Sivaraja got 4th place in Prepared Speech. Pavan Saitamala, Vikas Amara, Mahim Nalari, and Doyoung Jung got 7th place in Global Marketing Team. Cody Chang also advanced and competed in Banking and Finance.
Heritage Track also got some awards.
The 4 competitors from Heritage that went to state for track were Senior Kane Nwangwu, Junior Alyssa Gridiron, Junior James Manders, and Freshman Alyssa Duhart.
Kane received a gold medal in the high jump with a leap of 6 feet 10 inches and also received a bronze medal in the long jump, jumping 23 feet and 9.3 inches.
Alyssa Duhart received a gold medal in the 800 meter. Alyssa Gridiron also received a gold medal in the 100 meter dash.
James Manders competed in the pole vault. He vaulted 15 feet and 6 inches, receiving 4th place.
Make sure to congratulate all of our champions.
Another successful Coyote we've all heard about is Bubba Agabor.
Throughout high school, we'll face many challenges. For Bubba, he's turned his challenges into success. CNTV's Jessica Hardy has the story.
God wouldn't do this for no reason. I was chosen for this path. If I wasn't meant for this, then I wouldn't be doing it.
He's ran 2,515 yards, scored 273 points, and made 39 touchdowns by only 17 years old. On the surface, it looks easy, but it's the late nights and early mornings on the field that's helped senior Bubba Agabor achieve this new path.
He's invested his heart and soul into practice, into the weight room, so he can play like that. He plays with a lot of emotion and a lot of heart and a lot of spirit, which I love.
Everything he has, he's worked for. That's what motivates him the most, because he has to work to get what he's gotten. I'm pretty sure he's went through more than most of us.
Raised in Virginia, Bubba's beginnings were anything but easy. 7 years ago, his father relocated to Nigeria, and due to financial hardships, Bubba hasn't been able to reunite with him since.
He knows that I'm good, because we talk almost every day, but I want him to see one day what I've become.
He doesn't let the physical absence of his father bring him down.
I don't have the right to be down on myself, I've been blessed with everything that I could ever ask for.
Bubba's commitment has paid off, literally, as he's accepted a full-ride scholarship to play football at Boise State University in Boise, Idaho.
No one in the family has ever doubted him, because growing up, it's always been very strong-willed. When he puts his mind in something, he gets it done.
I think those struggles have made him kind of who he is, and I think they've made him very tough. very, very tough-minded, and he is a competitor.
Even with all he's accomplished, Bubba knows that this is just the beginning.
When you get to college, you're just another person on the roster. Like, you have to earn your spot again, and don't come with the mindset that things are going to be easy, because they're not.
I'm Jessica Hardy for Coyote Nation TV.
What a great story. Bubba is such an inspiration.
Yeah, these past couple of years, seeing Bubba and the rest of our great athletes playing football and on track meets has been pretty great.
Juggling school and sports must be pretty difficult. I mean, I have a couple of AP classes and even I get stressed sometimes.
I know what you mean. Some students feel that the pressure from academics can be too much. Scene TV's Leslie Moda gets a deeper look into the consequences of academic pressure.
A study done by Palo Alto Medical Foundation found that the top things that students worry about are grades, GPA, and college. Some of our Coyotes agree.
From personal experience, I feel like that extra pressure to get accepted to the greatest universities by being in like the top 10%, I feel like that really kind of has a negative effect on some people.
Some teachers can see how the pressure can be both good and bad.
I think sometimes pressure can be a good thing. It helps people achieve more and push themselves in ways that they might not otherwise push themselves. However, it can certainly get out of hand.
That pressure can have many effects on students' lives that could cause them to make choices such as cheating and plagiarizing.
Essentially, their self-esteem comes from that grade, and so when they do things like form Google Docs or group chats or things like that to share answers, and it's a reflection on how, because we're so focused on making good grades, we've thrown our morals out the window.
If you are caught cheating, the consequences could range from a verbal warning all the way up to out-of-school suspension. Our school has introduced programs that can help take away some of students' stress, such as the Go Center and a new class, AP Capstone.
AP Capstone is a brand new program. It's actually 2 separate courses that collectively are designed to help students learn the skills that are going to be most necessary both in college and career.
Many high school students will always face the pressure to be well-rounded, but it's often beneficial to find healthy ways to deal with stress rather than cheat. I'm Leslie Moda for Coyote Nation TV.
Thank you, Leslie. I know it can be hard to handle stress sometimes, but we can do great if we persevere through everything and set our goals.
Speaking of goals, this year is an election year. Anybody can vote as long as they are 18 or older. It's been a pretty conversational year, but we have the power to voice our own opinion.
Anybody 18 or older can vote, which means some of our own juniors and seniors can vote too. CNTV's Jessica Hardy reminds us that our generation has a voice too.
Ready? Set, go.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. President,
What will you do?
I need a president who will be able to increase our economy, and
they need to cut down government spending and cut down taxes and
to promote small businesses. Small businesses are the foundation of our economy, and currently we have more businesses closing than opening.
Dear Mr. or Mrs. President,
You shouldn't just look at it at being conservative or being liberal, that you have to choose that decision.
I think now more than ever we need unity, and unity in politics in the country.
I think we sometimes make bad decisions just based on what we label ourselves as. Instead, just look at the points, look at the topics, and look at the answers that we have.
That's what America's lacking most right now.
What I'm looking for in the next president is someone who's aware of the presence of racism and will do something to eradicate it.
So xenophobia is the fear of foreigners, and
not only am I a minority, I'm an immigrant.
Why are we going to discriminate against immigrants when we're a country of immigrants?
Establish a pathway for legal residency or citizenship for immigrants.
Dear Mr. or Mrs. President,
what will you do?
Sincerely.
Sincerely?
Sincerely,
the next generation.
If you can vote this year, please talk to Mr. Huggins to get voter registration cards.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube at Coyote Nation TV.
Also, be sure to follow us on Twitter at Coyote Nation TV.
And check out pacpage.org to get a further look on stories we previously covered.
Please stay tuned for the 2016-2017 Stuco candidates.
For Coyote Nation TV, I'm Sarah Franco.
And I'm Rosa Mahmood.
And you stay classy, Coyotes.
I had such a great weekend. How was yours?
It was great. Yeah.
My name is Nancy Chen, and I'm running for Student Council President. Once upon a time, we entered this school, young, scared, not knowing what to expect. And over these years, we've gotten through our fair share of ups and downs, rivers of tears, and explosions of laughter. But it's finally time, our very last year. The year that has to be the best of our high school experience so that we can go on to our happily ever after with no regrets. So turn your fairy tale into a reality. Vote for Nancy Chen as your Student Council President.
Hi, I'm Skylar Hunter. I'm a junior at Heritage High School, and I'm running for Student Body President. I'm new to Heritage this year, and when I first moved here, I was really nervous about coming to a new school and meeting new people. But when I got to Heritage, there was just something different in the air, and I couldn't really figure out what it was. But then I realized it was the amount of grit in the air. It just truly made a huge impact on my life. But recently, I've noticed that we've had a detrimental downfall in the amount of grit that we have at our school. So I would really appreciate it if you would vote for me so we can make Heritage great again.
Hi, my name is Kennedy Harris, and I want to be your 2016-2017 Student Council President. Why should you vote for me? Well, got a good idea? Kennedy is going to hear you. Want to have a year full of fun? Well, Kennedy is going to make that happen for you. Want to voice your opinion? Well, Kennedy is going to listen to you. Want to have a strong voice in office? Well, Kennedy is going to provide that for you. Why should you vote for me? Because red, white, and blue, Kennedy is the president for you.
I'm Arib Irshad, and I'm running for class president. This year, I'm going against talented people and tough competition. I'm going against people who have creative slogans such as Make Heritage Great Again. As creative of a slogan as this is, making Heritage great again is not going to make our senior year more memorable. What will make it special is having someone who takes into account the opinions of all the students when it comes to making the important decisions that we'll make next year. Someone who can take initiative, someone who's confident, and someone who's passionate about what they do. I believe I am that person, and that's why I ask for your vote. Remember, we only have 1 year of school left. Together, let's make it a memorable one.